Hello, welcome to the Backlog. We're two brothers who have a big old collection of games. We're going to sit here. We're going to talk about them.
Every game we've ever bought gets put into an Excel spreadsheet, and today we're going to pick one at random and talk about it, regardless of whether or not we've played it.
We're here live at the Video Game Trading Post here on Long Island.
Well, taped, technically, but
Taped,
yes,
yep.
we are here at Video Game Trading Post on Long Island, the best retro gaming store on the island. If you are in the Nassau County area, please come by here and buy things. Chances are they have what you're looking for.
Now you're just sucking up.
I am.
Now you're just sucking
I
up
am.
over there.
Yes.
I generated a number. It is 88.
88. Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike for the GameCube.
All right.
I just bought this game.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Rebel Strike. This is the one I bought at Too Many Games.
Okay.
I just bought it, but I have played it before.
So I played the hell out of Rogue Leader.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew about this until you picked
Really?
it up. Yeah.
It was a later GameCube game. Like, it came out towards the end of the GameCube's life cycle. It's more or less just takes you through the events of the original trilogy. So, like, Rogue Squadron 1 was like a side stories took place in between episodes 4 and 5. And Rogue Leader was kind of the same thing, though that took place more so after the Battle of Hoth. This Rogue Squadron 3 took place mostly between the events of the movie. So you went through all the classic events. The big difference about Rebel Strike was that there were on-foot missions.
That's why we never got it.
Yeah. And the on-foot missions are not good.
Didn't work out for Star Fox.
It didn't work out for Star Fox. It doesn't work out very well for this game either.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it was on rails, but I remember the controls for it not being good. You know, the A button pretty much did all of your major attacks. It was cool when you played as Luke. You could like grapple up to the AT-AT, like slice it open, throw a bomb in, and then fall down. That was about it.
I wonder why they decided to put on foot parts.
I think they felt like they had to do something.
It was the popularity of Battlefront
Maybe.
that made them want to do that.
I don't know, because you look at Rogue Squadron 2, and that's, for the most part, very similar to Rogue Squadron 1, just like higher visuals and more control options. So I guess they felt like, we're doing a third one. It can't be that much similar to the other ones. We got to do something. Oh, on-foot missions. Let's do that. But it just wasn't implemented very well. And that sucks because like the other parts of the game where you're actually flying in the X-Wing and the Y-Wing and stuff, that's fine. That's just like classic Rogue Squadron.
The first two Rogue Squadrons are amazing.
Yes.
Incredible games.
Yes.
The first one's one of the best games for the N64.
Yes.
The second one's one of the best games for the GameCube.
Yes.
The best parts of those games, especially the second one, is all the Death Star stuff.
Yes.
And all the stuff from the movies. I guess they tried to double down on that by making it.
And they really doubled
tie-in.
down on it because they actually added footage from the movies. Like the cutscenes were the scenes from the movies.
Who developed it?
It was Factor 5.
It was Factor 5.
It was Factor 5.
Was this their last game?
It was one of their last games. Their last game was Lair.
So Factor 5 is a disease, according to Google.
Oh, I forgot about this.
What?
One of the features of Rebel Strike, probably the best feature of the game, is a 2-player split-screen multiplayer.
Ooh.
But that campaign is Rogue Squadron 2. You play through the entire Rogue Squadron 2 with a friend.
But we already have Rogue Squadron 2.
Right, but you couldn't play that with a friend.
So they just put all of Rogue
They put
Squadron
all of
2
Rogue Squadron 2 in this game.
just for co-op?
Just for co-op.
So can you play the regular Rebel Strike
No,
as co-op or no?
No, Rebel Strike is single player. The
That-
multiplayer is Rogue Leader.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's
it's
bizarre.
very bizarre.
I mean, cool that they
But
did
very
that.
cool, yes.
Cool that they did that, but
very
that's
cool.
weird.
It's very strange. I'm surprised that that's what they decided to do for a multiplayer mode. It was like, let's just shove the previous game in the new game.
So, Will, you're right. Their last game was Lair
Yes.
for the PlayStation 3. That came out 2007. Rebel Strike came out 2003.
Yes.
They had no games between them.
I guess they spent all their time making Lair.
Yeah. And then they tanked.
Yeah.
They were also working on making a Pilot Wings that was similar to Rogue Squadron.
Yes, I remember that. They were
There's a good unseen 64 video on
They
that.
were also making a a Rogue Squadron trilogy for the Wii that got canceled, and it was
Squadron trilogy for the Wii.
like all 3 games. Yeah,
Yes.
and it was like
here, Star Wars
it was
Rogue
like very
Squadron.
close to being finished, and then they're just like, no.
Also, they're working on a Superman game.
Yes, that I remember.
They have
hearing
they
about.
have like 10 canceled games.
Yeah.
On here.
Yeah.
Factor 5 is they were doing a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, and then one bad game and a couple of bad investments. Just
they did Pokemon Stadium.
really.
Yeah, according to this.
Oh no, sound compression technology.
Oh,
Yeah, Factor 5. A lot of the games on the N64 like used Factor 5's sound compression technology because they were very good at getting this, fitting the sound on the cartridge and making because I think they did the sound for World Is Not Enough on N64. They're very good at like approximating what the actors sound like.
they had a lot of voice clips in Rogue Squadron for the N64.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their sound design is very good.
Yes.
But also their games are very good.
Yes. Up until Lair.
Up until Lair. Was Lair that bad?
Lair was pretty bad.
Wow.
Yeah, because Lair, when it launched, you can only control the dragon with the 6-axis controller. 6-axis controller.
This game, Rebel Strike, got a 78 on Metacritic.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'm sorry, 75.
It was liked because again, like the aerial combat stuff, classic Rogue Squadron, but then the on foot stuff, it's just like, don't do that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
This is probably the whole reason why we don't have any more Rogue Squadron games.
Probably. It might be I don't want to say it's the reason why we don't have any good like aerial combat Star Wars games anymore, but I'm pretty sure this was the last one.
I don't know. Because these big AAA companies have the license to Star Wars.
EA does now.
Yeah, now, and they usually, Factor 5 had it, but
Yeah.
yeah, and they think that you need to have big blockbuster games with these licenses every single time.
Yeah.
So they make things like Star Wars Battlefront, and they put the aerial combat in that, and instead of giving us an aerial combat Star Wars game, they go, oh, we already have it in this. But no, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
We just want a stupid, dumb little game that's just the aerial combat of Star Wars.
Yeah. One other thing I will add about Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike was if you pre-ordered the game, which don't do, but if you did pre-order the game, you got a bonus disc with a demo, trailers, and for the first time not for the first time on console, but for the first time since the Atari, the arcade version of Star Wars, the vector graphics version from the 80s.
Is that the one? Oh no, that's the Atari one.
Yeah, the Atari one.
Oh
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's
a cool game.
There was an Atari 2600 port of it, which probably crap, but this version is an arcade perfect port.
That is a good game.
That is a good game.
That is cool.
And I'm pretty sure because I bought the preview disc and Rebel Strike. Both of them were $10 each.
Damn.
So
That's very cheap.
yeah, you can find those games for.
But you got the pre-order disc. That means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought the pre-order. The pre-order disc was $10, and the actual game was $10. And I bought them at the same time, so it was $20 for both of those.
It must have been one of those things where they just give you the
They
give you the launch game, which is like everybody who buys it the first day, like the day one, gets that.
I think when you pre-order it, they hand you the preview disc.
Because that sounds very cheap for
I know.
for you buying a used pre-order bonus.
Yeah.
Pre-order bonuses are usually a lot,
Yeah.
especially like that when it's like DVD.
Mm-hmm.
It's very strange. So you made it out pretty good there.
I did. I sure did.
And this was like 2 weeks ago that you bought this game.
This was at Too Many Games.
Oh,
so
okay, it's
2
like a
months
month
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But should you play this game? I would say only if you're a completionist. If you played Rogue Squadron 1 and 2 and you just need a little bit more Rogue Squadron in your life, maybe check it out. But just know you're not this is the weakest of the trilogy by far.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
play the other ones first.
Definitely play the other ones first. Only play this if you want to. You just need to complete the set.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. What do you guys think of Rogue's Leader Squadron?
Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike for the GameCube. Have you played it? What did you think of it? Let us know down below or anywhere on the internet.
Thank you guys for joining us here on the Backlog. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.